What's up, savages? Let's get after it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today is Tuesday. It is the 4th of December. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the show. Last night we mined successfully. We mined Digital Note, which was a kryptonite algorithm. We did it pretty quick. I had a little sound problem there at the beginning that, you know, obviously the first few minutes of the video were without sound, but I think I got that worked out now. I'm checking my levels right now, so I think I'm good. Basically, if you're new here, all we do is I've got a list of 140 something GPU-mineable coins, and then we randomly pick one using the Google random number generator, and then whatever we land on, we mine, right? Or we try to mine it within 30 minutes, because at 10 o'clock we always switch over to BrandonCoin's LiveStream, so we can check out what's going on there. And but basically what I do is I pre-record the randomization part, because there's too much of an opportunity or too much of a chance that we would land on something that, you know, we would spend 20 minutes you know, researching, only to find out that there's no pools, or it's an abandoned project and there's no support, whatever, you know, lots of different things. So in order to prevent that, I pre-record it. So let me go ahead and start the video for that. I'll get me off of here. Yeah, I can't see the number there, but I think it's yeah, 146. So we landed on 41, which ended up being, oh, you know what, this is the wrong video. Let me fix that real quick. Alright, here we go. Sorry, guys. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed or anything, make sure you head over to my YouTube. Subscribe to this channel. And then if you're not following me on Twitter, this is my Twitter here. I'll just go through a couple of things here real quick. And then I do the random number generator. And I want to say it's 145 is the total number. So 2 through 145, we landed on 59, and that ended up being Galactrum. Ticker symbol is ORE. It's a LYRA2REV2, and this is a little sped up, and I don't remember exactly where I stopped, but I think that I still have to find a. I think there are donation addresses that I use instead of doing the wallet and downloading the wallet and all that stuff. But we'll see. So it's a fairly popular coin. I mean, it's got some activity on the Bitcoin Talk thread. It's on CoinMarketCap. It's on What to Mine. Got a pretty decent website and things like that. In short, it is basically a community-led currency project, and it kind of makes it sound to me like it's similar to RandomCoin, where, you know, it's literally a community-driven project. So I think the way this works, if I'm remembering right, if I'm remembering correctly, this one actually, if you want to like change something, or if you want to vote, it costs a little bit of currency to do so, and then you can change, you know, technical aspects of the actual coin and the project and things like that. You can change the direction of it, you know, add features or whatever. So it's kind of neat. Got some bounties. You know what? I think that's what I used. I used the bounty address for the wallet, because I didn't want to download it. It didn't have a web wallet. It only had the QT wallet, I say yeah, it is a Qt desktop wallet. You know what I mean. So that's all it had. So I didn't want to download that. I don't think I did. Anyway, I did this last night, so sometimes I have a bad memory and I can't remember what I did. That's not sometimes. That's all the time, actually. So I'm just kind of perusing the Bitcoin talk. I think this is where I found out that they are, they have a lot of activity. Although I think the last entry was not that recent. I think it was in October, if I remember right. Maybe mid-November or something. I don't know. I can't see that date right there on the screen for me. So yeah, I grabbed the donation address there, and then right here I'm showing that it is on What2Mine. Ticker is ORE, and I'm verifying the algorithm right here too. I know that says hash rate right there, but I need to change that because we won't really know until we decide on a miner and which rig we're using and all that stuff before we get an actual hash rate in there. If you're just tuning in, this is just a pre-recorded video showing what we're going to be working on tonight, what we're mining. Yeah, there's a bounty donation address there. I want to say that that's probably where I stopped. I don't think I went all the way to get a pool. I could be wrong though. I did look at pools, I guess. Maybe I did get a pool. I don't know. That would be cool if I did. I reckon. Actually, I can tell you in 2 seconds here. Yep, I did get a pool and everything, so. I think I use BSod, if I'm not mistaken. How's everybody doing tonight? Nobody's talking or anything. I got 5 people watching here. Bunch of people not talking. So I'm just documenting the pool and the port number that we're going to use. Actually, I grabbed the wrong thing in there, so I'm going to put it down there where it belongs. And since it's a LYRA2REV2 algorithm, we're going to use the NVIDIA rig for the test, or for the tutorial here, or the challenge, whatever you want to call it. I want to say that that's probably where I stopped, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, Bitcoin Jake? I watched your video right before this one. I'm just kind of looking at things to see if I can grab any additional helpful information here. Hey, what's up, Mark? Thanks for stopping by. And right here, I'm just going and looking at the miners that are in simple mining, just so I can see which ones I think we'll be using. I want to say it's a CCMINER. We might have to do a little bit of research on this, but I think that in simple mining, it's probably CCMINER for LYRA2REV2. I want to say you can use like CCMINER and maybe SGMINER. I don't remember. If y'all know, hit me up in the comments over there or in the chat. Y'all can probably look it up quicker than I can because I'm letting this run, so. Probably just a couple more minutes. Yeah, that was it. All right, so I kind of stopped right there. I will, let me get this back up here. So again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And if you haven't followed me on Twitter, please do so. I'm up to 96 followers, so I'm almost breaking 100. All right, so let me show you where we ended up here. So we ended up here. This is all the information I grabbed. So we don't really know what miner we're going to use, and we don't really, well, for AMD or NVIDIA. But like I was saying, I believe it is CCMINER. So we know that we're going to need the pool first, probably, right? Whenever we create the group in Simple Mining. So we're going to head over here to Simple Mining. I always click on rig list out of habit. I should have clicked on group config. And then we're going to go add group. And then, like I'm saying, I'm pretty sure it's CCMINER. And it probably showed it in the Bitcoin talk. Like if you scroll up and down through there, you can probably see like what miner a lot of people are referencing, right? And I want to say that they recommend the KLAUS T. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I know earlier in the year I did look this up, and earlier in the year, whenever people were mining LYRA2REV2, they were saying like that this is the most efficient miner and the best miner to pick. So we're going to choose that. Then we're going to go over here to let's see, it was ORE. Always like to start with the actual ticker, and then it's LYRA2REV2, which is the same thing as LYRA2REV2. You'll see that as well. It's the same thing. I think I'm missing a 2 out of there, right? Is that right? Good grief. My brain ain't working. Yeah, LYRA2REV2. All right. Good grief. Let's see here. And then we're going to go with NVIDIA rig first. And if we have time, we'll go over to the AMD rig as well. And this is for YouTube. And I'll just do NVIDIA in there. And then we're going to, all right, so this is set for NeoScript. So we're going to change that to, I need to zoom up on this, I know. And I forgot to do that last night. Y'all should have hit me on that. LYRA2REV2. Let me zoom up so I don't forget here. But you know what? Because I already got the pool. I should have memorized the port number so I could just throw it in here. But so we'll do that. Put the pool in there. And then we'll zoom out. The port was 1982. So we'll change that to 1982. And then the user address, remember, is your wallet receiving address. That's what this is. But in this case, I just grabbed one off of the Bitcoin Talk thread that was for donations, maybe for one of the bounties or something. I don't know. It's just some random address. So just so that we can mine it. But if you were actually gonna, legitimately mine this, you wouldn't do that. You would download the wallet and get your actual address that only you control, right? And let me zoom up on this again. And I'm thinking this is good. I think that's all we need. I mean, we might be able to put like a dot and rig name on here to identify the rig to the pool and separate it out. I don't know with this particular miner if you can do that. I think you can. So we're gonna go add pool or add group. Let me see if there's another one. Yeah, like here's where I was mining micro Bitcoin right here with CCMINER, but I don't have the .rig name on there, but that's okay. All right, so let's go to our rig list and then go. Hey, what's up, Yashnik? Is there much of a difference with performance, the different miners on the same algo? A little. There can be. And actually, Yashnik can back that up with Not Your Normal Miner just did a video about this. He tested two different miners on Aeon, and was able to, one of them actually outperform the other one on the same pool, same hardware, same everything. So literally the miner does make a difference. It's usually not like a huge difference, although the latest version of, I'm going to forget which one it is, EWBF, I think, no, it's not EWBF. I'll have to look it up. But there was one that they just came out with that is, it must be for Kryptonite. It boasts that it's 10% more efficient, or you get 10% more hash rate, which is pretty significant if you ask me. I mean, that's like, it's almost like, what is that? If you have 10 GPUs, that's like adding a GPU, right? So, yeah. All right, so what am I doing? All right, I'm going to here, this rig, NVIDIA rig, and I'm going to assign it to that group that we just created, which is LYRA2REV2. I forgot the 2 on there. That's okay. And then we're going to, this miner is definitely not on this rig, but I'm still just going to choose reload. Let me switch over to that rig. All right. Hey, what's up, 10-year daydream? What's going on? Was it GMINER? That's what he did the test with, right? But that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about something else. I'll have to look it up. All right, so you can see over here that it's rebooting, and that's good. And then it's restarting on the miner console up here. Says that no okay, so it's getting an error of no algo or invalid algo. All right, so apparently this miner, so let's go look at, let me reassign this back to something else. Well, actually it probably won't, this is not a Kryptonite pool, so it probably won't ban my IP, so I'll just leave that alone, and we'll go over to the group again, and we might have to go and look up CCMINER options. Okay, so it's saying that this is not, alright, so let me show you what I'm doing here. Let me zoom up here. Basically what it's telling me is that this is not a known algorithm, right? And remember what I was saying, like sometimes you hear it or you see it as LYRA2REV2 without the RE on there. So we're going to try that first, and then we'll go yeah. Hey, what's up, Meatloaf? All you missed was the randomization. We picked Galactrum, which is ORE, the ticker symbol, and it's a LYRA2REV2 algorithm, and we're just setting up the group for it and trying to mine it. It had an error. It says no algo or invalid algo is the error that we received. So we're kind of working on that. And what I was explaining was that sometimes, depending on the miner, or depending on the miner, the pool, and all those different combinations, you might have to change the name of LYRA2REV2 RE version 2 and take out the RE and just have it as LYRA2REV2 like it is right here. I'll zoom back up on it so you can see it. So I think that might fix it. We'll see. So I'm going to save that, and I'm going to go back to rig list. I think it'll be restarting. Yep. So let's see if that fixes it. And if that doesn't fix it, then we're going to have to head over to look at what the, okay, it didn't like that either. Let's see. Well, it kind of did. It says it's using that algorithm, so it likes the algorithm. HTTP request failed, empty reply from server. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, because that miner, I have not used that miner in forever, I'm going to reboot the rig just as a test, because all I did was reload it. So I'm going to actually reboot it and then see if that makes a difference, because I think in the past I think it has made a difference. Like if you choose a miner that has never been downloaded, I think that it's best to actually reboot and not just try to reload, because the reload command is actually for if the miner is already running, right? So yeah, I think that's kind of the way it works. I don't know. I'd have to investigate that a little bit further, but seems from experience that's what happens. Yeah, I think that the miner that I'm actually thinking of, let me go to group config and see if I can jog my memory here. I was talking about a new miner a few minutes ago. Oh, it was XMRig. That's what it was. Right? Oh man, I don't know. Let's see, hang on. I'm trying to remember what social media I was looking at that had it in there. Give me a second. Got so much stuff running around up here. Okay, yeah, I don't remember. I think it was XMRig though. The one that I was talking about that I saw was a 10% increase. I don't know the newer version, but this one doesn't. I mean, it's 286. Maybe it was 287. Maybe they have a new one. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not even going to pretend to know. All right, so it is still failing. So let me show you what we're getting here. And anybody that mines LYRA2REV2 can just chime in here and help us out. It's saying HTTP request failed, empty reply from server. Do you think maybe I need to add stratum to the server address? Maybe. So what we could do is we could go to the pool. Was it BSod? Let's go and check out the pool, because there's no, I don't have any, all I have is the pool address. That's it. And LYRA2REV2 over here. See how, even though this is LYRA2REV2, see how it's listed as V2? And that actually on this pool, that did fix it, because it changed our symptom, right? We went from unknown algo to, yeah, I think you're right, Mark. I believe you're right. XMR stack, the newer version has 10% increase. But anyway, all right, so see how it says right here that it's LYRA2 V2 and not RE V2, right? And this is Galactrum 1982, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. All right, so let's see. Oh, they do? Okay, you know what? That's what it was. Okay, all right, yeah, I'm messing this all up. All right, so we should, let me just grab this. Actually, I'll just grab this part, because you know what? I don't even have, I don't know, where did I get that from? I just constructed that, the minor options all wrong. That's kind of funny. All right, so let's go over here. Yeah, I was just plugging in like just the address and that was it. Yeah, I gotta remember not to do that in the future. So we're gonna go, I grabbed the whole thing, right? So O, I probably don't even need that. Maybe I do. All right, I'll leave the A on there, or the algorithm. And then we're gonna go back, change the port. So I'll zoom up on this in just a second here. 1982, I'm gonna go grab the wallet address again. Change the password to X. Pretty common thing there. Alright, so let me zoom up on this, show you what I did. Because see, before, all I had was us.bsod.pw and then the port and all that. I did not have the stratum and the TCP on there, so that's probably what it was. All right, so let's zoom out there and then go save, and then we're going to go back to the rig list, and it's already restarting over here. You can see that behind me. We're going to click on console here. So Yashnik, I saw that I finally got some love from Aeon Network. That was really cool. I appreciate that. They actually referenced my video in in one of their tweets, so that's cool. I was glad to see that. And check that out. We are successfully mining after we got the right miner options, the pool and the stratum and that whole address. Because I guess whenever I was collecting the information, if you look at what I had here, is just all I had was this. I don't know, in my brain I guess I was just thinking that that's all I needed. But down here you see that I already posted or pasted in the actual string that you need. Now what's curious is I wonder, you know what, let's test it. Let's take out, since we have a couple minutes here, you see how we're getting hash rates and yays and submissions and all that accepted and all that, so that's good. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to test it by taking out the algorithm setting, because according to the pool it doesn't need it, so it probably bases that on the port, and it just doesn't even need that particular setting, even though it's a default down here, right? So we'll just try it. We'll see what happens, since I grabbed that from the actual pool. So it's restarting, and we'll see if it still works. And it doesn't. So it immediately says, hey, I need an algo, right? So it does need, so this miner does absolutely need that where am I at here? It needs the algorithm parameter or argument in here.